Howdy, 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 folks. Welcome to the continuation of the slog to get to 5 hours over on Git so that I can complete some of the stuff I need to do over there. Um, so, the rings came in for the um, Tom Baker scarf. So, I am going to um, go ahead and prep some stuff and maybe get some of that going. So um, found it has some fun till Daddy takes the T-Bird away. Um, so had a call from the recruiter earlier asking if I would accept if they hit a certain mark. Uh, and I'm like, well, that's what I was making at my last gig. So yeah, I'll take it. You know, as long as I'm making, you know, that much or more. I'd prefer more if possible, but yeah, I understand. Um, so the firm still has to interview that internal candidate. So we shall see what we shall see. But you know, he's really thinking that I've got a chance. So we we shall see what we shall see. Hey, Bladed, how's it going? Um, uh, um, so um, starting to prep and do stuff for the Tom Baker scarf. Need to make sure I didn't throw that in the wrong bin there. So what I'm doing is I'm going through and I'm um, pre-opening a bunch of rings and pre-closing a bunch of rings. The weave that I am going to be doing for the scarf is going to be your basic European 4-in-1. Um, so it's fairly easy, fairly quick. And did I, like a dumbass, just console closed in my, or yeah, closed in my open? Yes, I did. Um, so I'm just putting them into two different categories here. And now for the first layer of the scarf, um, let me go ahead and find it. So for the first layer of the scarf, um, so it starts here and goes up and then to the top here, and then it just comes around this and finishes out there. So it's going to be purple on both ends. One end is going to have a 1-inch stripe. The other end is going to have a 4.5-inch stripe. But yeah, basically, you know, a purple, I should say. And then just go through and, you know, it's 1 inch of purple, 6.5 of tan, 2 of brown, 1.25 of gold, 2.75 of red, 1 of purple, etc., and so on, going all the way up and around. So, um, for row number 1, this is what I should need, plus a small handful of extra, just in case I mar a ring or something like that. But I should go through almost every single ring, um, except for maybe 20 to 50 or so, depending on if my count was right or wrong. Um, so it's a lot of prep work up front. It's funky. I'm getting sleepy. It's been a day though. Crap ton of stuff came in. Obviously my rings, um, a small bookcase for my bedroom, so that I can go ahead and um, let Mortimer and Cincinnati sit a little bit more comfortably, and also so that I have a more stable platform for the fan I used to blow at night. It's just on a cardboard box that we've unpacked some of the stuff from, so therefore it's not nearly as full to the top, therefore structurally sound as it seems it should be. Um, but really rich. Let's try this. Yay! Um, but yeah, just sitting here working on some mail. Oh. But yeah, just kind of feeling like a villain. Um, Waiting with bated breath to see um, what the firm's going to choose. Um, yep, I corrected that and put them in the right spot. So, haha, I, I almost fixed something that wasn't broken. That's the way things work. Now how this works. Now how any of this works. I guess that sun that's trying to put me to sleep. Sun just makes me sleepy. I mean, Don't know where my brain was going on that. It got yeah, the sun's making me sleepy. It's um, almost zoned there for a moment. Um, can't wait for a couple of weeks. Go back for my next eye injection. Technically eye injections. Um, it's stabbed in both eyes nowadays. Um, every other month. Oh, just sitting here, riding the wave. Um, all right, I'm going to apologize. Um, I am going to play an ad for some of the great folks that we have um, over on the Indie CD network. Um, you know what? Let's go ahead and start with the incomparable Mrs. Bachman, our good friend Trey. First one done, and now let's go ahead and um, throw another ad out there for a good friend.
medication.
Thank you. All right. So I had my spot for the big A company was just reminding me it is time to take some medication. Which my meds seem to be working very well today. A little bit on the sleepy side, but other than that, um, one of my heart medications is supposed to help alleviate excess fluid buildup in the body. And it has been working overtime today, which honestly it needs to, because I've been having some bad issues with edema in the leg. So that'll help greatly. To actually have some of that swelling go down so that it's not as tiring to walk places because my leg is so damn heavy. Let me go ahead and come back to my stuff. And then while we're at it, let's go ahead and kick on some sounds here. Apologize if it is too loud. I can't even hear it at all. Put it down to about 20. There we go. And now, back to your regularly scheduled fat guy trying to knit with metal. It was a pretty good weekend. Misty and I bought our first living room set together, even though we've been married 20 years. When we got married, she had one that she never got to use, so we just used that, and then we just never had the funds at the right time to go ahead and get something. And I used, am using, I should say, my 401k that we liquidated while I'm in the occupational transition period to go ahead and get that, since it is something that we need as a family. I mean, we've got seating for 3 people, and it's broke ass seating as it is, and it's falling apart. So we needed a couch and a love seat and chair. Right now, somewhere Nick's pair sense is going off saying, "Someone mentioned chair. Why do I feel steady all of a sudden?" But yeah, so did that. Bought it outright, and that felt really, really, really good. Paid off all the credit cards. Our outstanding loan. And as I see them come in, I'm paying off some of our other outstanding bills. We had an ambulance bill for the youngest from a few years ago. I got that taken care of. And we'll see where everything else ends up going and tracking and such. But we're doing okay. I made some business investments in some tools to go ahead and launch a few side hustles and get some stuff going that way. So that should this be a prolonged transition period, that there's nothing really to worry about. Thankfully there was more than enough in the 401k to more than cover what I would have normally been paid out for the rest of the year anyway. It just means that I no longer have that money on the back end to take care of things. Now, from that, I am going to have to pay Cobra for continuing our resources until it gets closer to the wife's company's enrollment period. Now, because of the situation, we can enroll in it now, but we would be paying a lot more to get back up to our deductibles under her plan than me just continuing with Cobra and having met everything for the rest of the year, be pretty much good and not have to worry about paying for too much medical wise. Technically it's still an ungodly amount a month to go through Cobra. But between Misty, myself, and Crow, we've got enough going on and have had enough going on that it's I knew that was the wrong bin when I was letting go and my fingers wouldn't close back down on it in time. But we've got enough between our medical conditions that it's going to be an unsightly penny should we have to start over again at this juncture. However, if I get a gig, I'll have to be starting over at this juncture using their insurance instead of continuing with Cobra, because I'd be stupid not to jump. I'm hoping their medical coverage is comparable to what we had at my previous employer. But it is what it is. I might hear something back on a job tomorrow. Like I said, the recruiter called and was being a little cagey and like, hey, so it's, he's really shooting for and hoping and thinking that, I've got this position unlocked. Who knows? It's, the person is going to be an IT trainer for that firm. It'll be the first one that they've ever had that is a dedicated IT trainer. The rest of it has been IT, basically, taking turns on doing the training as things go up and come out and stuff like that. But right now there's only the two of them. So I am guessing that whoever internal is vying for that position doesn't have my time in on both the support and training side of the equation. Because as a member of the IT team, because I will report to the IT manager should I get that position, basically, I will be taking care of some of the support stuff when they're short staffed and need someone else to go ahead and step in. Just like should I go on vacation, someone from that side of the fence is going to have to step in and take care of any training requests that come up during that time period. So I mean, we should see results coming here soon, and I'm really hoping I get the gig, because everyone I talk to at that location, it was like meeting an old friend for the first time. I was just very comfortable. Everyone that I interviewed with was super cool and laid back, and it just seems and feels like a good place. And they believe in employee retention. Some of their IT staff, actually, I should say both of the current members of their IT staff, have been there for 20 plus years. So it is nifty as far as that goes. But the same token, I am used to being part of a much larger IT team. So I am more than a little trepidatious on how everything will go as far as that goes, because that means I don't have the luxury of, well, I don't know how to fix this, kick it up, the flagpole. Can't do that as well when there's no really any flagpole to go ahead and run something up. It's hit it, it's get it, it's get out, that kind of a thing. Wow. Sorry, I had a brain reset there for a moment. The reptilian overlords must know that I'm onto them. We're trying to flash the CMOS. But anyways, sorry. I consumed it, didn't I? Damn, yeah. I had a 5-hour energy around here somewhere, and um, obviously I've consumed it. Um, Going back there, Bella. That got her attention. Oh, and for the folks that were on Nick's stream this morning, when I mentioned that I had lost a piece, it has since been located. We're good to go. Might work on that here in a little bit. Sorry, brain switched to internal communication and kind of lost track of what I was doing. Go over to Sorry, not used to carrying a stream all by myself. Usually I am the comic relief sidekick, and today I'm playing the main character. Um, Folks, it's been a long day, and I haven't been sleeping well because of the job issue and other health issues, and um, so yeah, sorry, my brain kind of reset there. Normally I'm not this flaky and this rambly, but being as I'm the only one here, figured I might as well get some stuff done. Get her done. All right. My hands were cramping up. But okay. So I've got more than enough rings to drop my flashlight. No, that's not where I was going. I've got more than enough rings prepped to go ahead and start showing the basic premise of what's going to be going on here. And take all that and pop them over here. So the weave I'm doing this in is European 4-in-1. So what I want to do is grab a small stack of close rings, small stack of open rings. So the basics of this weave are pretty easy. So what you do is you take your 4 rings and try not to drop them. You're going to take 4 closed rings and you're going to put it on 1 open ring. Then you are going to close everything back up the way it needs to be. And there is your first unit of European 4-in-1. Oh. Um, I'll miss the Butterfingers today. Nice. I'm starting to get a splitting headache. I think for right now, I'm going to call it here. So for everyone who joined me, thank you. For anyone who watches later on the replay, thank you. I hope you have a spectacular rest of your day. I wish you nothing but peace, hope, happiness, love, laughter, light, all the good things. I really wish everyone, not everyone, I'll take that back. Some people I wish that they get what they deserve, and then there are others that I hope get more than they feel they deserve. Because, that's a thing too. So with that in mind, I am going to hop over to try something. To see if I try to score. Look, praise one. Here it is. So, just as a reminder, folks, this channel cannot come to you this way without my partnership with IndieCD. IndieCD. Sorry, dog's acting weird in the background. IndieCD.org, because it's too much fun to be a .com. But yeah, go to IndieCD.com, and here's an ad. Oh, for some reason, that's up there. But just because I switched media, so I can go ahead and play Joe's ad. So buckle up and enjoy. Okay, so let's flip back over to my stuff. And here is a Bella, because she got too close and she was snuffling around and being a butt. So I'm gonna let y'all go. Again, thank you for hanging out with me for the little bit that I managed to be on and this afternoon. It's an odd time for me. It's usually by this time I'm crashing out a little bit. So I was starting to nod. So figured I would cut it there, so I don't start pulling a Dan. But again, thank everyone that's joined me. I hope you had a spectacular rest of your day, a spectacular evening, morning, whatever it is for you when and if you see this. Now this is a random time for me. This is just, again, getting the slog into to 5 hours while I'm still building my intros and outros and bumpers and everything else as such, and working with an extremely talented artist, Mike Jimmy Delosha LeBron. Crap, I can't remember how to say his last name. I apologize, Mike Jimmy, if I butchered that to all hell. As far as getting my logos ready, but yes, I'm actually having my logos professionally done. Again, Mike Jimmy's a very, very talented artist. I believe you can find him on Indie CD as well. It's a great place to check out. Again, indiecd.org, to go ahead and you can find all sorts of great creators and the stuff that they do. You can find editors, you can find writers, you can find artists. Go ahead and check it out if you are shopping for a creative to go ahead and partner with to get something taken care of. It's a great place full of great people. Anyways, thank you all for your time. I know I've said this many times. I am from the Midwest, so unfortunately sometimes it is that Midwest goodbye. So, well, time to go, folks. But again, thank you. Have a spectacular rest of whatever part of the day it is and beyond. Take a light. Bye-bye.